5. Christianity turned its back on men. For men 30 years of age and under, especially on the internet, atheism is the religion of choice. Young women are still usually believers because the church still treats women well. More often than not, the young men who turn to atheism are the smart ones, but they are blind to the real reason they have chosen atheism. All atheists will say is because it's logical, or it's science, or it's so obvious. What they have yet to put together is the Christian church turned its back on men in favor of girl power and sealed its own doom. Christianity worships women as the better half and those that can do no wrong, and condemns men for not raising children properly, not taking care of family properly, not manning up, not getting married, etc. You can go to any Christian church on Mother's Day, and they will praise all that is woman. Go to a Christian church on Father's Day, and you will get a lecture about how men have screwed up and how they should act better. How many times do you think a man will continue to go to that church before he A, quits, or B, believes it and turns into an effete weakling doing the bidding of every woman he meets? Islam is the fastest growing religion in the world by number of conversions each year. That means former Christians are turning to Islam, and I will tell you why. Islam has respect for men. It's as simple as that. You may even be shocked to learn that more women convert to Islam than men. Women need respect for men just as men do. Wherever there are self-respecting men, women will be there lining up. Western Christianity built that great country of ours, but it turned its back on the people it needs the most, and it will die because of that unless it changes its misandrous ways. If the Christian church started valuing and respecting men, men would start respecting themselves again, and they would go back to the church in waves, and they would start acting like men again. The church used to be a place a man could go to find a good woman. Now it's a place he can go to hear about what a piece of shit he is. No thanks. Solution. Forget what would Jesus do. Turning the other cheek is weak. If you do what the church says, you'll get slapped in the mouth and then run away and cry on your girlfriend's shoulder while she dreams of a stronger man ravaging her. What would Sean Connery do? Number 4, internet pornography. Masturbating to internet porn saps you of your precious seed, vitality, masculinity, and drive to succeed. Because of this, it is a plague. What you can do is simply turn it off and never watch it again. What you can expect to happen is, you will feel yourself become more assertive, more dominant, stronger, more outgoing, and damn it, you feel like a man. You can tell which guys are completely and hopelessly addicted to internet porn because they act mousy and frightened all the time. Most men aren't hopelessly addicted, but all men know the feeling of getting done with their internet porn session and not having the will or drive to do anything afterwards. I really can't scream the benefits enough. Save your seed, and your desire to accomplish is off the chart. It's a great feeling. Solution? Quit for 30 days and watch the progress. Watch how good you start to feel. Number 3. Television, movies, music, magazines. I opt out of almost all media except for some older movies and TV shows for this reason. Every piece of entertainment media depicts men as bumbling idiots and women as the wise and strong leaders. Media teaches us that all women deserve happiness, whatever the cost, and men are the pawns to achieve that. That's great for fantasy world, but that isn't reality. The problem is that most people cannot tell fictional TV land apart from reality and act accordingly. If the man acted like an effete loser in the movie and got the girl, then maybe it'll work for me. There are almost zero masculine men in entertainment media, and when masculine men do appear, it's as a redneck wife beater or a rapist or something equally stupid. Understand that Hollywood in absolutely no way reflects reality or how you should act. Unfortunately, the power it yields is enormous. Just turn it off and never look back. I haven't had cable in years. I've only owned a TV for a 3-month period in the last 2 years, and I used it only to watch the following DVDs. No Country for Old Men, Rocky 1-6, The Godfather 1-3, Predator, The Thing, Pumping Iron. Solution. Say goodbye to entertainment media. It does absolutely no good anyway, and it's cheaper not to have a TV or cable. If you want to watch movies, you can use BitTorrent websites to borrow them from the internet. Once you open your eyes and see the truth about most entertainment, you won't want to watch most of it anymore anyway. Number 2, schooling. They get them young and they keep them. Little boys shouldn't be taught by women. However, almost all kindergarten and elementary school teachers are women, clearly because all men who teach children are pedophiles. If you have children, you should take a look at some of their history books or some of their social studies books, and you'll see one thing in common. Men, especially white European men, are the worst thing the world has ever seen. All the little boys get this in their head and spend their whole lives as apologists for their gender. It's sickening, but it's the truth. Solution. There are 2 solutions to prevent this and raise a man and not a Nancy boy. Number 1, homeschooling. Number 2,